Imagine schools where intellectual excitement animates every student's face.
So now I'm brawling.
The difference is the double math block.
Teachers work together to improve their craft, and all students thrive and excel.
How many people think that they could benefit from this?
Hold up. You guys act like he's a dictator. He was voted in. He's supposed to represent the people.
And there's bacteria that's bad for you that affects your body and makes you sick.
For 25 years, the Coalition of Essential Schools has been at the forefront of making this vision a reality.
This school always acts like such a family, like an extended family, that no matter what you do, they're going to be proud and support you, and that's really what you need going into the real world. I really feel like this school makes you feel like you can change something, whether it not be the world, but you know, you can make a difference in something.
CES is reinventing schooling to prepare young people for college, work, and for life.
There's no way.
If you have your own child, you want him to be a lifelong learner. You want him to be passionate. You want him to be able to take risks, to solve problems, to work independently, to be creative, to persevere, to have integrity. All those things, every parent in this country would say yes, yes, yes. And then when you look at schools, they don't teach any of this. It's not important to them. You don't hear about it. And so my thing is, how do you take those things up front and say, how do you create a school that has a kind of environment that can give a kid integrity?
In 1984, CES founder Ted Sizer rallied teachers behind the notion that the central purpose of schools is to teach students to use their minds well. Sizer compiled a set of 10 ideas, known as the Common Principles, that form the basis of the Coalition's beliefs about schooling. These principles have had a profound effect on the American educational landscape.
And so it is our value system. It is the air that we breathe. It is the common language that we all learn in this culture, and we refer to it often.
So whenever we have to make a decision, and particularly when we have to make difficult decisions, it's to the 10 common principles that we turn.
In CES schools, students are actively engaged in their learning, guided by skillful teachers who know them well.
Okay, show her how to do it.
In this school, we are given a guideline to follow, and then basically we just have to teach each other. We have to get each other through.
So that's what we're gonna add onto your paper, and I'm gonna give this to you, and I'm gonna hold you accountable on this, and I'm gonna check in with you at the end of the day.
CES challenges historic inequities through proven and practical approaches to school transformation. In smaller, personalized settings where every student is intellectually challenged, and teacher collaboration is at the heart of school improvement. In contrast to a one-size-fits-all prescription, this philosophy values local wisdom and encourages decision-making by those closest to the learning.
You can't have both. What scheduling options best meet the intellectual, social, and emotional needs of all students?
Today, CES leads educational change. Change that makes learning relevant to students' lives, that develops exceptional teachers, and graduates students who are prepared to participate in a democratic society.
This is the average American human footprint. This is what Americans use to sustain their lives. This is the footprint of the average human in the world. This is 5.5 acres. This is 24 acres. Look at the difference in size. Sadly enough, this is what other countries get because we are using this much. Think about that.
My senior project is basically to go out and help the community with free plumbing work. Being in the plumbing business, I went to houses where there was no running water. So to see that and to see that, I mean, I know what I know, and at this age, like they say, I gotta give back to the community. That's the perfect idea, to help elderly that can't do it themselves, or to help people that just can't afford it, to help them with my services and my talent.
CES actively works to encourage all schools to increase student voice, embracing students as full partners in school transformation at the school site.
Anyone else have anything to say about that?
And nationally, convening hundreds of young people to participate in youth summits. Meetings facilitated by their peers which develop leadership skills and encourage young people to become more active in their school communities.
Separate them by who was the new students of the school.
Older students with the younger students to kind of mentor.
Convenings like the youth summits are also a key component of CES's approach to adult learning. Several times a year, CES brings together the most innovative thinkers and practitioners in education to coach one another, exchange ideas, and share insights about effective school practices and design.
Good teaching is not a destination, it's a journey.
The second question, how do students learn?
If you want that, you're going to have to make a different choice.
Who do the people at the district level actually believe is making the change? See, that for me is critical.
Many mission statements that sound like...
From Fall Forum, the Coalition's longest-standing networking and professional development event, to a week-long summer institute, where educators dive deeply into topics such as democratic and equitable practices, to school-based workshops and peer-to-peer coaching at school sites, CES is committed to supporting continued professional growth.
And making people think about a certain topic.
In its tradition of promoting a conversation among friends, CES has pioneered a unique peer-to-peer approach for school development and improvement that keeps it on the cutting edge of school change.
It's been a special relationship, and I think it's been a great learning experience for us, because it's very difficult to help someone else without really thinking about what you're doing. And when they ask questions about things that you're sharing with them because you're trying to help them, it makes you kind of reflective to think, I don't even know that answer. Why are we doing that? And it really allowed me to be reflective of what we are doing and maybe some things that I should rethink.
What we learned from our relationship is that it doesn't matter what the kids look like, it doesn't matter what the buildings look like, or what side of town one is on. It's about the beliefs. And what is good for kids is good for all kids, no matter where they come from or what they look like or what their background is.
Being a part of CES is being at the forefront of educational innovation and success. The Coalition of Essential Schools will continue to grow, to improve and influence education now and for generations to come.